Hey, my wonderful Sagittarius. How are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. We will be doing the wonderful sign of Sagittarius today. Your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I want you guys to keep in mind that energy is fluid, so you ought to take what you need and leave what you don't. If you're cross-watching, I can say this is Sagittarius's energy, but it feels more like your energy cross-watcher, so flip them if you need to, okay? Now, before we jump into your 2020 today, I do need to make a few announcements. I want to remind you guys that my daily vibrations are uploaded every day at 12:15 a.m. All right. It's an overview of the collective energy of what you may need to know before you step out into your day. They're not only uploaded here on YouTube, but also on my podcast, right? Now, there are going to be 2 monthly meditations being held. They're going to be by donations only of $20. Okay. We're doing full moon and new moon meditation. So if you're interested in those meditations, please let us know. You can email me. Okay. And you can make your donation. The information will be in the description box below. Also, there are 3 classes coming up at the end of the month. We do have our second semester of the 13-week class, Bending Space and Time and Mastering Yourself. This is about advancing yourself within self, knowing how to use your intuition, knowing what your triggers are, and reprogramming and reframing your mind from your old negative thinking and establishing the thought pattern that you want to be able to live and manifest from now. Okay, so it's basically getting rid of old negative mental loops and replacing them with positive mental loops. Okay, now also we're going to be doing a 5-week how to intuitively read your tarot cards. Okay, that is going to be 5 weeks for a donation of $125. The 13-week class is going to be for a donation of $233. Okay, the last class is going to be how to speak to your angels, your guides, your ancestors, as well as how to trust your intuition. Okay, that is going to be a 5-week program also for a donation of $125. Okay, all 3 classes you can split your donation in half. Okay, just email me directly, guys. You will get all of the information that you need about the classes. I know I've gotten some emails already, but I was on vacation for the new year. Now that I'm getting back into emails, you guys will receive your email response definitely by Friday. Okay, with that being said, last but not least, I want to remind you guys the monthly special for January is $31.73 donation for a 30-minute reader/intuitive coaching session with me. All right, I have 15 slots open. Once those slots are filled, that will be it for January. We'll start the new special in February. Okay, with that being said, we're going to thank our angels, our guides, our ancestors, our higher self, the divine masculine and feminine energy. We are going to thank all of the energy that is here to help protect, guide, encourage, motivate, inspire, and give us the strength, the courage, and the action to take and make movement when it is time. Okay, so my wonderful Sagittarius, keep in mind that energy, once again, is fluid. Okay, just take what you need and leave what you do not. We are paying attention today to what you need to let go of in 2020, what you need to move towards, okay, and what you need to hold on to in 2020 and the possible outcome, okay? And we're going to clarify this with your energy and the energy that you're interacting with. If the energy that you're interacting with is too heavy, too negative, and we've been talking about the same shit now for weeks, we are just going to do an overview and move past that and see what you need to do, okay? Now, all right. So, let's take a look here. All right, so what you need to let go of, you have the 10 of Wands popping up here. The 10 of Wands in reverse is all about either taking on too much responsibility or avoiding responsibility, my wonderful Sagittarius, okay? So, clarify Sagittarius' energy in either avoiding responsibility or taking too much responsibility. Okay, what do they need to let go of either avoiding responsibility or taking on too much responsibility? What do they need to let go of? Make it clear, make it plain. Okay, you got the King of Cups in reverse and you got the King of Wands upright, okay? So with the King of Cups in reverse, it's saying if you're doing anything emotionally manipulative, okay, or maybe even a little bit moody because you're not taking responsibility or you're taking on too much responsibility. This is also crown chakra activity. This is pure information coming in from source. So this could be a lot of intuitive energy that you're using to manipulate someone or to get. And I'm saying manipulate someone because this King of Cups energy is manipulative energy. It's clarified by the King of Wands, however, which is very like pure source energy, right? Now with the King of Wands energy, however, this energy is a natural born leader. This is a person with a vision, okay? So you could be a little bit more manipulative or moody because you're trying to express your vision. You're trying to put your vision forward, but the means in which you do so may not relate to everyone. So if you're operating in that means, they want you to be able to let go, okay? Now, if you're operating in the means of you're creating something and you're the one that's taking on too much responsibility, and it's allowing you to be moody because you are taking on that responsibility because you are the one in charge. It's asking you to pay attention to that. But if you're not taking the responsibility, it's asking you to now to own the responsibility, okay? Because that could also be where your moodiness is coming from because you don't want to take responsibility, okay? Now, this is also clarified by the Nine of Cups energy. The Nine of Cups energy is showing up as a sacral chakra energy, which is all about relationships. It's all about emotions. And it's all about the change within those relationships, right? Now, with that being said, Nine of Cups is supposed to be wish fulfilled. If you don't let go of this moodiness and about avoiding responsibility, you're going to have a problem with your wish being fulfilled. So it's asking you to let go, okay, of whatever manipulative energy or maybe of whatever avoiding you've been doing, okay? You don't want to take that into 2020. Don't avoid your responsibilities in your relationship because it's going to fuck with your wish fulfilled, basically, okay? Don't manipulate people to get what you want, okay? I want to say, unless it's beneficial for the both of you, because I don't see anything wrong with manipulation, because you do need to know how to manipulate things, but you don't want to manipulate things where it's one-sided and everybody doesn't get the best benefit of what, of what needs to be done. All right. Now, the energy that you're interacting with as far as letting go, letting go is going to be, okay, you could be dealing with someone that has a lot of options and that's very free. They come in and they talk a good game. Like they talk a good game. Gemini, they talk a good game. Okay. But this person could be someone that's very lustful, or very impulsive. So it's like here 1 minute, going the next, like not saying not taking responsibility, like or avoiding responsibility, And this is probably why you in your king moment with your manipulation. This is probably why you're very manipulative and moody because you're sick of this person coming in and out, right? Yeah, and this person could come in and out, and they're coming in and out with this Queen of Wands energy, very, very demanding, like they could be very, very demanding, but they talk a good game, but they're very impulsive energy, and that's probably why you're moody, okay? That's probably why you're moody. Let's see, clarify. They got the King of Wands upright. See, not only are they demanding, it kind of feels like this person is definitely feeling themselves. This person could be a person in a, I don't know, you could be dealing with someone. This could be job related. There could definitely be someone that has their own business that you're dealing with. What I'm getting is that this person could be a little cocky. Like whoever you're dealing with could be a little cocky. Okay. Bottom of the deck for their energy is the Six of Cups energy, which also means that they're probably a little bit unrealistic also, and stuck in the past, or they dealing with energy. They're dealing with energy from the past, and it doesn't necessarily mean past energy with you. This could be past energy of how they emotionally deal with things. This is their go-to of how they deal with things. Okay, now, what you, my lovely Geminis, I'm sorry, Sagittarius. How much time did I say Geminis in this reading? I'm so sorry, Sagittarius, if I said Geminis in this reading a few times. I think I only said Geminis once. But you could be dealing with a Gemini. And if I mention Gemini more than once, it could mean that you are in a place where you need to be a little bit more flexible, because Gemini energy represents being flexible, right? That's versatility, right? So I apologize, Sagittarius, if I said Gemini. I just finished Gemini's video. So if I said that more than once, I apologize. Don't leave me a whole bunch of comments about that. I'm apologizing now. Okay. So my wonderful Sagittarius, and what you need to hold on to, you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Now, the Seven of Swords being in reverse, this is a place where you're open to be able to break free from whatever mental challenges that you've been going through, okay? And clearly here, you've been dealing with someone that talk a good game, you know, someone that clearly may have some options, or maybe too hasty in the way that they do things. They could come across a little bit aggressive in their approach to things, and this is really because they're stuck in the past, like, or this is past learned behavior, okay? Now, it's saying here, yep, you're in a place where you want justice to come in, and you're clearly communicating to others what you want, okay? That's what you need to hold on to continue to clearly communicate to others about what you want, okay? You do have the Hermit card in reverse. However, as you do so, you're still going to have to pay attention to evaluate yourself. And it kind of feels like you clearly being able to tell others what you want at this point, Sagittarius, could make you feel a little bit lonely, and maybe even withdrawn, because people may not like necessarily what you have to say at the moment, okay? Some of you may have a struggle between dealing with your ego, which is like, yeah, I'm going to get you back for everything that you've done to me, versus some of you that's going to pay attention to your spirit. You know what? All's fair in love and war. Lesson learned. Don't want to entertain this anymore. I'm moving past this. Like, I've gained everything that I can. Now I'm moving past this. So it's going to be interesting. Because what they do want you to hold on to is justice is coming in, but you're going to have to know that when you set your boundaries, some people may not like that. But as you set your boundaries, and although others may not like that, just know that you got the Six of Swords here, which is, like I just said, lesson learned, moving on. Don't want to deal with this anymore. You don't want to deal with any deceit. You don't want to deal with any backstabbing situation. You don't want to deal with anything that's going to pull you out of your manifestation mode in which you can manifest, okay? Now, clearly over here, you were dealing with someone overall where their energy could be a little bit, what's the word? Demanding. This person, I keep getting like cocky energy. So whatever energy you're dealing with, this could be a very cocky energy. Okay. And this person, like, ooh, they smooth what they're talking to, honey. And the smooth, that could also stem from a little bit of immaturity, even in their thinking as they talk. Sometimes it kind of feel like this person talks before they think, or they make offers and say things and offer things before they fully think about it. And they may have to circle back and make, with some broken promises. Okay. Now, the possible outcome of this situation, all right, or this outcome is the Two of Wands in reverse, which is intuitive energy. And this is about maybe being afraid of the unknown. But that's just really because of a lack of planning, my wonderful Sagittarius, okay? You do have the Strength card popping up to clarify your energy. So you could be going through some type of self-doubt, or maybe even lack of discipline. And this discipline could just simply be in your thinking, my wonderful Sagittarius, okay? I'm sorry, not your thinking. This discipline could be in your, because this is a sacral chakra. This discipline that's needed could be in your emotions. This could be you embracing change. And this discipline could be how you interact with your relationships also, that's needed, okay? You do have the Empress popping up. And the Empress is all about abundance. This is all about creativity. This is about knowing who you are, okay? And it's kind of like in this particular deck, she's handing a cup, right, to like a younger version of herself, right? So this Empress is all about sharing what she knows to be able to produce what you want, right? So it's kind of like she's sharing the cup of strength with you, because you don't really have it here, because you're afraid, because you don't have enough to go on for how this is going to pan out. And that could be what's scaring you shitless, okay? So either or, you need to know that this Empress energy is giving you or asking you to embrace the strength that's coming forward, because it's lesson learned. Remember, call it lesson learned. You know that song by Alicia Keys? A brand new economy. Is that a brand new economy? No, I think it's call it lesson. Alicia Keys got a song out, something about lesson learned. Okay, where she's saying, call it a lesson learned. I'm not, you know what, you hurt me. You know what, you did some fuckery. You know what, you did this. But I'm going to chuck that up to lesson learned. So I'm going to take that lesson, apply apply the mistakes that I've learned, apply them in the next go around. Okay. You got the Knight of Coins coming in. This is the Knight of Pentacles energy. So abundance and fertility and growth is coming in. So that self-confidence and that self-discipline that you need, right, for your future is coming in, right? And this is throat chakra energy. This is all about, but you're going to have to communicate what you want. And just know that this card right here, this energy is very slow moving energy. So this energy could take some time, but if you continue to communicate clearly what you want, you could see things manifesting in the way you desire. Yep. Look at this. Five of Pentacles is also throat chakra energy. This is communication. When this is in reverse, this talks about you getting to a place where you're recovering. And this could be spiritually recovering. This can also be financially recovering. Okay. Just know that. Coins deal with your house, your home, your material things. Okay. So for some of you, this could definitely be a financial recovery. Okay. You got the Two of Swords popping up here. And the Two of Swords, once again, is a sacral chakra energy. So this is about dealing with the emotions within the relationship for the change that's necessary. There is some change coming up or that has taken place within relationship. Overall on the boards, you're going to have to communicate clearly how you feel. You're going to have to communicate clearly about what you want. You're going to have to chuck up that some things are a lesson learned. It was a rite of passage. You needed to go through this to get to where you are right now. Know that the energy that you're dealing with is someone that can still be a little bit immature in their thinking. They could be a little bit more aggressive in the way that they handle things and a little bit impulsive, right? And that's just because they're either stuck in the past or really unrealistic about what they're asking or what they're demanding. Okay. Now, you're going to just chuck this up to lesson learned. Okay. That's what we're going to do. We're going to chuck this one up to lesson learned for you. All right. You've learned your lesson. All right. People talk a good game. So the final outcome for all of this, to be really honest with you, my wonderful Sagittarius, is that you're going to have to start paying attention to not only what people say, but also what people do. Okay. So that's the overall energy. Pay attention to not what only others say, but also what they do. So what they say and what they do got to match. Okay. Yeah. Lesson learned. You're not only paying attention to what people say, but also what they do. All right. Okay. All right, my wonderful, wonderful Sagittarius. Keep in mind, I think I mentioned Gemini a lot in this video, right? Gemini's energy is all about being flexible, Sagittarius. Okay. So if you're not flexible, you will have to be flexible. You will have to create some boundaries and speak and ask for what you want. There's a lot of throat chakra energy going on here with some crown chakra, which means direct connection, which means you're paying attention to source, your higher self. Okay. There is some sacral chakra energy here, which talks about emotions within the change in the relationships, right? And the energy of somebody not taking on responsibility or taking on too much responsibility. There's energy here of you wanting to move away and break free, mentally, just break free from all of the negative shit. But you still could be a little bit afraid of the future. And that's just because lack of planning. That's just because of lack of confidence in yourself. And as you gain those confidence within yourself, know that you have some low moving energy coming in of you being able to restore yourself. You're just going to have to make a decision within yourself to do so. Okay. All right, my lovelies. Keep in mind, I do go live on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys can join me here on YouTube, as well as the daily vibrations go up every day. Okay. At 12:15 a.m. We got the 3 classes coming at the end of the month. You can learn how to trust yourself intuitively, and how to speak to your guides, your angels, your ancestors, and your higher self. And that is a 5-week course for a donation of $125. You also have the how to read your cards, the deck of cards. That's a 5-week course. So how to read your tarot cards intuitively. That's a 5-week course also for a donation of $125. Okay. And the 13-week program is back, Bending Space and Time, how to master yourself. Okay. Getting rid of the old negative paradigms and negative mental mind loops, and being able to really know how to trust yourself and know what your triggers are. Okay, that class is going to be for a donation of $233. Okay, all the donation information is in the description box below, and you can make 2 payments for the classes if needed. Okay, just email me and let me know. With that being said, my lovelies, be kind to yourself. Do something kind for yourself. I will see you guys in your individuals next week. We're doing love readings next week, as well as your daily vibrations tomorrow. All right. Have a happy and wonderful new year, my loves. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye, guys.